good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for the invitation, and also congratulate to Laura and your institution and the spotlight reports. I would have loved to listen to you for a couple of more minutes, but I think we can talk more than at the reception afterwards. Yes, thank you very much. As representative of Caritas and also as a member of the Swiss delegation, let me maybe begin with the exercise we did at the beginning. So what is my take-home message now from the HLPF and also from our process within Switzerland, our experience. And it's clear that sustainable development cannot be achieved by governments alone. It must be built together. And in Switzerland, the voluntary national review, luckily, is not only a reporting exercise. It's also a permanent dialogue. Government, civil society, academia, and the private sector all contribute regularly with their perspectives in the 2026 VNR, but also in our 3-year action plan for implementing the SDGs in our country. This does not always make the process easier, but it makes it better, I'm sure, and I believe in that. Better informed, more inclusive, and ultimately more effective. But meaningful participation does not mean that every stakeholder has the same role. Governments create the policy frameworks and ensure financial resources. Businesses and financial institutions mobilize investments in innovation and economic transformation. Civil society, on my view, contributes differently, but it's no less essential. Every day at Caritas, we work with families struggling to afford healthy food, decent housing, and other basic needs. And this experience reminds us that policies only succeed when they reflect people's realities. We are close to the people. We understand the realities behind the data and behind the statistic. We work with those who are often left behind, and we ensure a level of trust that many institutions cannot and cannot easily be built. So civil society for me is the bridge between institutions and society. Without that bridge, the SDGs risk remaining an agenda of governments rather than an agenda of people. And this is why protecting civic space is not a side issue. It is fundamental in sustainable development. And around the world, we are right now witnessing a shrinking civic space. And we should not assume that any country is immune to this trend. Also in Switzerland, political debates remind us that we must never take an active and independent civil society for granted. So we must continue to protect the space for civil society to contribute. And coming to the end and looking beyond 2030, we should therefore not only ask us what our next goals should be, we should also ask who is empowered to achieve them. The future of the SDGs will not only depend on better policies or more investment, it will also depend on whether people continue to have trusted space, have trusted voices in shaping them. Without an independent and trusted and vibrant civil society, there is no credible path for global commitments to real change to people's life. And looking to my colleagues from the Swiss delegation, also in Switzerland, after this VNR process, we will need to keep pushing the momentum. Thank you.
Thank you.